This first part is a review of your exponent rules. So you can see the first property here is a base of exponential a, same base. What happens is you can take these powers and add them. Then we have property 2, where we have the same bases with some powers and they're dividing. So you would subtract them. The next one is a to the negative n. Remember, those you can flip the exponent, so it'll be 1 over a to the n. Property 4 here, anything raised to the 0 power is 1. Property 5, you can distribute in the power. Property 6 is a power to a power rule. So you have a power raised to another power, you can multiply them. And this is, again, the distributive property, distributed in. All right, let's use some of those properties to simplify. So we're going to simplify this expression. We have 6xy raised to the negative 5th power over 9x squared y negative 5th power. All right, we're going to go ahead and move the negative powers to the other direction, or the numerator and denominator. So we have 6x, that becomes a positive y to the 5th, 9x squared, positive y to the 5th. Now, those y to the 5th powers are going to cancel out. Y to the 5th divided by y to the 5th is just 1. I'm going to rewrite. So now I have 6x over 9x squared. You can reduce the 6 and the 9 by 3. So 6 and 9 by 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3. I'm going to rewrite that again. So I have 2x over 3x squared. Now notice I have an x in the numerator and I have an x squared in the denominator. You can reduce the numerator and the denominator by an x. So that x is now gone, and this x is raised to the first power. So our final answer is 2 over 3x. All right, next one. We have 5. I'm going to go ahead and notice this is a power to a power. So it's x squared, squared, and then y squared. And then in the denominator, power to a power. So it's going to be 5 squared, x squared, squared. All right. Now I'm going to simplify it. The 5. Then I have x squared squared, so x squared times x squared. You can multiply those, so you get x to the 4th. And then we have y squared over 5 squared. 5 times 5 is 25. Then you have this term, x squared squared. Multiply it, x to the 4th. Now let's see what we can reduce. Notice that there's an x to the 4th in the numerator and x to the 4th in the denominator, so we can cancel those. So I'm just going to rewrite now what we're left with. We have a 5y squared over 25. Now can we reduce the 5 in the numerator and the denominator by 5? Yes. This becomes a 1, and this becomes a 5. So we're left with 1y squared over 5. Next one. Question C here. We have a negative. I'll leave that alone for now. And then I have a negative 3 raised to the 3rd power. This represents negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3. So let me simplify that. Parentheses, negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Positive 9 times negative 3 is negative 27. Now we have a negative times another negative. It turns into a positive 27. All right, head down to example D. We have a 2 to the negative 3rd power, so I'm going to flip that up as a positive 3rd power. It flips it up to the numerator. And then I have 2 cubed is the same thing as 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Now we'll multiply 16 times 8, which is 128. head down to example E. To the negative power. This is going to flip down to the denominator. So I have 2 over 2 to the positive 4th power. Now, you notice this is a 2 to the 1 power over 2 to the 4th power. What we can do is we're going to reduce it by a 2. So this now becomes a 1, and this now becomes a 2 cubed. Final answer, 1 over 8, because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8.